I want to talk to you today, guys, about managing your home life with your work life and growing your business, but not neglecting everything else in the meantime. Obviously, you want to try and create a business because you want financial freedom, you want time freedom, and you're doing this for a reason to have a better life for you and your family. That doesn't mean you neglect you and your family all the way until you create that business. So I want to give you a couple of quick ideas right now from working with Leah, from having two kids, and how I sort of create um, some form of symbiotic relationship with it all, so I can be the best dad I can be, the best partner I can be, and the best CEO that I can be to grow these businesses at the same time as well, because we all have different identities. When we're stepping into the relationship version of you, the dad version of you, or the mum version of you, and also the work version of you. And I have those identities very clearly mapped out for myself. Like, I want to be the world's best dad. I want to be the world's best CEO. I want to be the world's best partner. And I know what those actions mean. I know when I'm living in line with those actions. I know when I'm living out of line with those actions. So a couple of things with being a focused partner. Like, you want to go, what are my clear boundaries? What are my clear work times? What are my clear expectations from each other? So my boundaries, you can have work blocks, and I would have a shared Google calendar so they can see what you're doing as far as, and this isn't overstepping the mark, but you want to let them know, like, you want to give them the ability to see inside your life. If you are running the business as the man or the female, and maybe your wife is at home and she has kids and she's not working currently, sometimes, and especially with young kids, they can be there and not have the communication all day long. You've been hectic running around everything. They don't know what you're doing. And that can also, you get home at the end of the day, you're tired, you're frustrated maybe, and you don't have the energy to talk to them. And then all of a sudden they're living with someone without connection. So you want to try and give them as much connection as possible into your life and what's going on, because they are on this journey with you. So create a Google Drive, or create a Google Calendar. Give them access to the calendar so they can see what's going on. They feel like they're a part of it. When we feel like we're a part of someone on a journey, that creates the relationship to be even stronger. Create clear work times. It's like, I work from, whatever it is, like 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then you're not working from 11 till 2. If you're training, like, you can put that in there. Then maybe you work from, 3 till 7 and you come home. It's up to you what your work times are. Maybe you work from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. and you're home every day at 5 p.m. So you have clear boundaries, clear work times. And now there's, some form of expectations. If you need to work at night time on your phone, try and get back to sales, go, I'm not going to do sales between 5 and 7. And, once the kids are asleep, I need 30 minutes more of work from 7 to 7:30 or 7 to 7:45. And now I've got clear boundaries of those work times as well. As soon as something's out there, then people won't be frustrated at you for working all the time. They understand the boundaries you're working within. Their expectations can now be met, and we can move forward. You also want to work on your relationship nearly just as much as you're working on your business. So I think that's such a crucial thing. So I would try and bring my partner in and let them know what's going on in the business. It's like, hey, this is where we're going over the next 12 weeks. Get them excited about the business. This is the goal of the next 12 weeks. This is how many members we have. This is what we're doing to try and get to our goal members. That goal members for us means this revenue, which means this for us, and our goals as a relationship, as a couple, as a family. So all of a sudden they're invested in the business growing as well. So they're going to be more supportive, and it's going to be collaborative as well. Once you have those weekly meetings, and you can discuss where you're going. You can also tell them, like, be vulnerable. Like, you have to be, courage comes from, vulnerability equals courage. If it's stressful, like, let them know, like, be vulnerable. Say, hey, I'm working on this at the moment. It's pretty stressful. I'm trying to uncover this challenge, and we're trying to create solutions for this challenge I'm currently facing, just so you know what we're dealing with at the moment. You also want to, like, tell them, like, you want to work on the relationship. You want to try and be the best possible partner for them, and go over the next 90 days. Like, I really want to up-level myself as a partner. And every 90 days we should try and do this. It's like, what's one thing I could do each week? What's one thing I could do each day to be a better partner for you? So we can feel a better connection. We can be more intimate. So you can feel like I'm not just listening to you, but I'm hearing you. And whether that be actually setting guidelines and expectations, whether that be putting your phone away at certain times, whether that be not critical on things that they're doing, whatever it is, you want to work every 90 days. If you can, stop doing one thing and start doing another thing every 90 days, your relationship will strengthen. I feel like you are trying to work on that as well. Then when we look at your kids, right? If you're coming home tired as hell, they don't care. Kids spell love Time, right? Time. They want time with you. So you want to give your kids that time so they can feel that love. They don't care if you're playing Beyblades with them, jumping on a trampoline or looking at snails in the garden. Like, they want to spend time with you so they can feel love from you. So they don't care, and I don't care if you had a long day. You chose to be a dad, you chose to be a mum. If you're coming home at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock and you have low energy, then you need to go, okay, cool, how can I get more energy so I can be the best possible parent that I can be? So it's focusing on energy management. There was a challenge, and now we've identified the challenge, low energy for when you get home. So your kids need you at a higher energy so you can actually interact with them. Now the challenge we're meeting is energy. Well, did you train today? No, I didn't train. Well, that's probably what you need to be doing. Okay, after you train, what gives you a high amount of energy? If you go for a run for 10 minutes, you have more energy. Or maybe you go for a run at 4:30. Maybe you go for a run at 4 o'clock for 15 minutes. You get those boosts of endorphins. You're going to have more energy after that, and you can take that energy moving forward. You want to focus on your energy management as much as you possibly can so you can be the best parent as you possibly can. So you want to try and go, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's doing some exercise, maybe it's looking at nutrition, maybe it's looking at sleep. Like, are you getting to sleep on time? So you're getting up on time, and you're getting that 7 hours of sleep, or 6 or 8, whatever the sleep you need. So are you doing that? Okay. And then it's having those conversations with your partner, like, who's putting the kids to bed? If you put in the kids to bed, while you put the kids to bed, I can do my last bit of work, and then we can be together. We can spend quality time together. What are you doing with them before they go to bed? Like, do you have activities each night? So yes, I spent my time with my children today, tick. So you want to check it off, because and it's not check it off as it's just a task to do. It's check it off because if you don't, sometimes you might have low energy and you just don't do it. So for you, it's like, did I be the most present and loving mum or father today? Yes, I was. And how did I do it? Well, I did this. What are you doing with the weekends? Are you scheduling activities and spending time with them? Or you're so tired on the weekends, you just don't want to do anything at all. So with this, you got to pay the price, right? And paying the price means a sacrifice. So, with everything, your home life gives you energy. Like, I want to conquer the world because of living my kids. I want to work hard. I want to make more money. I want to try and leave that legacy. And my kids, if you're having a hard home life, if you're having more arguments, they decrease your energy, which means your work capacity is even lower. So you want to have the best home life as you possibly can, because then that transforms into your work energy to make you a better person, and you can create more inside of business. So when you're thinking about the energy management conundrum, it's like, if I give more energy to home, and if I make my home life even better, that will give me a transfer of energy, because I feel so much love. I feel so much intimacy with my partner. Everything is like on point. I'll have more energy at work. So with energy, you get more done in less time if you're an energetic person. So because I'm so present here, it makes me not have to spend as many hours here, because I know I'm being productive, and I know that gives me energy across the time. And it's like sacrifice, right? Like, if you've chosen to have a family, if you've chosen to be with a partner, you've chosen to have kids, there's going to be some form of sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice, I can't spend time on my business, maybe 5 to 7 p.m., whatever it is, because I'm being fully present with them. And essentially, that's the biggest thing. It's like, you have to be a king or queen at time management. You want to share that time management. You want to make sure that you're giving your partner date nights, giving them involvement in your business, giving them weekly meetings to show where you're going as a team. Spending, have one day off a month. And it's just you and them, purely present with them. Like, set quarterly goals to go on a holiday together. It's like, hey, we're working towards this so we can go together as a family on a holiday. Like, get them excited about things just like you're excited about growing your business. And if they're excited and you're excited, they're going to be more supportive for it as well. So that is my thoughts today on how to be the best possible, that work, love, and life balance.